Hello class. In this video, we will discuss about the concept of acid and base. Concept of acid and base. There are three main concepts of acid and base. That is, number one is Arrhenius concept of acid and base. This Arrhenius concept of acid and base, it was proposed in 1884 by Arrhenius. According to this concept, an acid is any substance which gives a proton. Example like, if you have a HCl in aqueous medium, when undergo reaction, it gives dissociation to give a proton and chlorine in aqueous medium. So according to this Arrhenius, an acid is a substance that gives hydrogen plus, that is proton, and base is a substance like you have a sodium hydroxide aqueous. When dissolved, it dissociates to give a OH minus in aqueous medium. So according to Arrhenius, acid is a substance that gives H plus and base is a substance that gives OH minus in water. But there are certain limitations about this theory. Like Dalton atomic theory, Arrhenius have a certain problems. The acidity did not show in other solvent, which is the solvent rule. Not only that, some salt produce acidic or basic solution which are not neutral. The most important objection about this Arrhenius theory was Arrhenius concept mostly work on the water solvent. He said, when acid is dissolved in aqueous medium, it gives H plus. When base is dissolved in aqueous medium, it gives OH minus. So this was the acid and this was the base. But it worked only in the solvent. But in actual concept, the acid and base should be appropriate to other solvent as well. Example like, you have a ammonia. Some example like calcium hydroxide CaO, it is a base that do not give OH. Not only that, you have another base, ammonia is also a base that do not give OH. Because of this objection, this Arrhenius theory become limitation. And another types of limitation was, the Arrhenius says this H plus and OH minus, it is ion is freely in the solution, freely exists in water. But in actual concept, this H plus and OH do not exists freely. Actual concept, this H and OH do not exist in water in a free state. Free state. They are associated with water molecules. Example like when the water is broken, H2O is broken, this H plus is released and OH is released. Since in the aqueous solution there is another form of water, this H is present, OH. Since there is a one lone pair, this will go and pick up this and it give a H3O, hydrogen ion. So it always form in the form of hydrogen ion. It doesn't form in a free state. Because of this, certain objections, the Arrhenius theory was has some limitation, and the new theory was proposed. The new theory is Bronsted-Lorentz concept was proposed. PL theory, we can also call PL theory, that will be discussed in your next class.